The rain drummed against the windows of the upscale Jungja as In-sook adjusted her silk dress one last time. At 25, she was Seoul's most sought-after hostess, her beauty opening doors to the highest echelons of power. Tonight felt different. The phone calls had been more urgent, the whispers more desperate. "You know too much," the voice had warned her earlier. But In-sook had survived this long by being smart, not scared. March 17, 1970, 11 p.m., the black sedan appeared out of nowhere on the Riverside Road near Jeodaesan. The impact should have killed her instantly, but In-sook Jung stumbled from the wreckage, her designer heels clicking against the asphalt. Then came the sound that would echo through Korean history: 3 gunshots piercing the night air. By dawn, her body lay motionless by the Han River, and with it died. Secrets that could topple the Third Republic. Detective Park stared at the case file, his hands trembling. The evidence pointed everywhere and nowhere: a missing pistol, convenient confessions, and witnesses who suddenly couldn't remember what they'd seen. The victim's appointment book read like a who's who of Korean politics, including names that made his superiors sweat. "Close the case," came the order from above. Her brother did it. Family dispute. But Park knew better. In-sook's alleged killer, her own brother Jong Uk, had an alibi that crumbled under scrutiny. Yet somehow the case was sealed shut faster than a coffin lid. 55 years later, the Jong In-sook case remains South Korea's most haunting cold case. Modern forensic techniques could potentially solve what 1970s investigators couldn't or wouldn't. DNA evidence sits untested, witness testimonies remain buried in classified files, and the gun that killed her has never been found. Recent documentaries and investigative programs have reignited public interest, with new witnesses coming forward and previously suppressed evidence surfacing. The case has become a symbol of justice delayed, a reminder that some secrets refuse to stay buried. In Seoul's gleaming districts where In-sook once walked, her ghost still whispers who really pulled the trigger that night. The truth remains as elusive as morning mist over the Han River. But In-sook's story refuses to die. Each new investigation brings hope that, somewhere in the shadows of Korea's past, justice is still waiting. Current status: the case remains officially closed, but continues to generate public interest through media coverage and citizen investigators. Recent calls for case reopening have emerged as South Korea grapples with historical justice issues. Key questions still unanswered. Where is the murder weapon? What was in In-sook's missing diary? Who made those threatening phone calls? Why was the investigation rushed to conclusion?